Hello, Dodgers Nation, and welcome back to the Dodgers Insider, your go-to spot for everything Blue Crew. Today, we've got three major updates that are reshaping the Dodgers' rotation and trade plans. From a pitching shakeup to bold trade rumors and familiar faces potentially returning, you don't want to miss a second of this breakdown. So grab your glove and let's get right into it. Update 1. Dodgers make roster move after tough night on the mound. The Dodgers have officially made a move to address their pitching concerns after a disappointing outing against the New York Mets. Right-hander Landon Knack has been optioned to Triple-A following a rough game in which he surrendered 4 earned runs on 3 home runs. Knack's demotion comes as the latest adjustment in what's been an up-and-down season for the 27-year-old pitcher. His ERA now sits at 5.12 across 9 appearances, a sharp decline from the 3.65 ERA he posted during his debut season in 2024. It's clear the Dodgers expected more from Knack after drafting him in the second round of the 2020 MLB draft out of East Tennessee State, but at this point, he's failed to deliver consistency, and in a competitive NL race, the margin for error is razor thin. For a team chasing another deep playoff run, every game and every arm matters. In response, the Dodgers have called up left-handed pitcher Justin Wrobleski, a name some fans will recognize from earlier this season. Wrobleski has already seen action in 8 major league games during the 2024 campaign and 2 appearances this season. His previous outings showed both struggle and promise. In his debut start on April 8th against the Nationals, he gave up 8 earned runs in 5 innings, a harsh welcome to the big leagues. But he bounced back on May 15th against the Oakland Athletics with 4 scoreless innings, allowing just 1 hit and recording multiple strikeouts. Across those 2 outings, Wrobleski tallied 8 strikeouts and 3 walks. Not dominant, but definitely enough to warrant another look. Now, the 24-year-old is scheduled to make his 8th career start tonight in Game 1 against the Saints, Louis Cardinals at Busch Stadium. With the Dodgers still searching for rotation stability, Wrobleski will have an opportunity to prove he belongs and can be part of the solution moving forward. Update 2. Dodgers urged to trade for veteran starter and former World Series champion. As the injuries keep piling up, especially to key starters like Tyler Glasnow and Blake Snell, the Dodgers' once-deep rotation is starting to look like patchwork. With the trade deadline looming, LA is being urged to consider bringing back a familiar name, Andrew Heaney. CBS Sports' R.J. Anderson recently floated the idea of the Dodgers making a move for the Pittsburgh Pirates left-hander. While Heaney might not be the flashiest name on the market, he's proven to be durable. And that might be exactly what the Dodgers need right now. With over 147 innings pitched in each of the last 2 seasons, and already logging over 66 innings in 2025, Heaney's reliability is a major selling point. His numbers are solid this season. He's posted a sub-4.00 ERA for just the 3rd time in his 12-year career. Although his strikeout rate has dipped from a career 9.3 K per 9 to just 6.4, he's making up for it by limiting hard contact and keeping his ERA respectable. In fact, opponents are batting just .242 on balls in play, the lowest of his career. Heaney may not have the overwhelming stuff he once did, but he knows how to pitch smart. R.J. Anderson described him as a Rorschach test for pitching evaluation, meaning some teams might see value in his run prevention, while others could be skeptical about his declining swing and miss ability. That skepticism led to his modest 1-year, $5 million contract last offseason. But for a team like the Dodgers that already knows what he can bring, that could be a bargain. Let's not forget, Heaney already had a successful stint in Los Angeles back in 2022. That year, he posted a stellar 3.10 ERA with 110 strikeouts in just 72.2 innings. That familiarity with the organization and coaching staff could make this an easy reintegration. Even if Glasnow or Snell eventually return to the rotation, Heaney's ability to slide into a long relief or spot starter role would make him a valuable asset down the stretch. In a year where durability might matter more than dominance, Heaney could be a smart, and relatively low-cost fix to help keep this Dodgers staff afloat. Update 3. Dodgers trade idea to replace Glasnow with a former fan favorite. And finally, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room, Tyler Glasnow. For all of his talent, it's becoming increasingly hard to ignore the reality. Glasnow just can't stay healthy. With reports now indicating that he isn't responding well to his rehab, the Dodgers are reportedly considering alternatives. And one name that's quickly gaining traction is none other than former fan favorite Walker Buehler. According to a recent proposal from Joey Mistretta, the Dodgers could potentially swing a blockbuster deal that sends outfielder James Outman and top pitching prospect Jackson Ferris to Boston in exchange for Buehler, who's currently with the Red Sox. Now, this suggestion is drawing plenty of attention and plenty of debate. On one hand, Buehler is a two-time Dodgers champion with a proven playoff pedigree. On paper, bringing him back seems like a no-brainer. He understands the expectations of pitching in LA and has thrived under the spotlight before. But here's the catch. Like Glasnow, Buehler has been battling injuries for the better part of 2 seasons. Betting on him to be the solution to an injury problem might not be the wisest move, no matter how tempting the reunion might sound. Mistretta argues that because of the Dodgers' history with Buehler, they may be more comfortable rolling the dice than another team would be. He believes the front office might be willing to part with a top 5 prospect if they believe Buehler could bounce back and give them quality innings. But let's be real, replacing one injury-prone starter with another doesn't solve the underlying problem. If this team is serious about winning a World Series in 2025, they need reliable arms, not sentimental favorites. And right now, that makes a potential trade for Buehler a risky proposition. That said, it's not off the table. The Dodgers have never been afraid to be aggressive, and if Boston shows any interest in moving Buehler, don't be surprised if Andrew Friedman at least picks up the phone. So, where do the Dodgers stand after all of this? It's clear the front office is actively working to stabilize the rotation, whether that's through internal call-ups like Justin Wrobleski, or eyeing external solutions like Andrew Heaney, or possibly even Walker Buehler. With the trade deadline inching closer and the health of their rotation hanging by a thread, decisions are going to need to be made, and fast. The Dodgers still sit near the top of the league in wins and run differential, but without steady arms on the mound, October success becomes a much steeper climb. The pressure is on, and this next stretch of games could define what kind of moves the Dodgers will make. That wraps up today's updates from the Dodgers Insider. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Dodgers news. What do you think LA should do at the deadline? Stick with internal options like Wrobleski, trade for a steady vet like Heaney, or roll the dice and bring Buehler home? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you.